Welcome to my channel. I'm Jill, also known as the Sepia Advocate. On this channel, we'll be talking all things Black and Brown. This is a community built to have open dialogue and discuss topics that matter to us. So if there's something that you want to talk about, please do not hesitate to let me know and join in the conversation. Today, I'm going to pop in for a brief public service announcement about the celebration of Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the end of enslavement in the United States. Last year, Juneteenth was officially announced a federal holiday in the United States. The recognition of Juneteenth as an official holiday allows us to acknowledge our past, gauge our present, and strive towards a better, brighter future. According to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, or the NMAAHC, the Emancipation Proclamation was effective in 1863, but the Confederate-controlled territories would not allow enslaved Black people to be free. The NMAAHC goes on to state that it was not until June 19th, 1865, when some 2,000 Union troops arrived in Galveston Bay, Texas. The Army announced that the more than 250,000 enslaved Black people in the state were free by executive decree. This day became known as Juneteenth by the newly freed people in Texas. Only through the 13th Amendment did the emancipation end slavery throughout the United States. The 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution was passed in Congress in 1865. So the amendment states, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist in the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. However, the amendment would pass with much controversy over its interpretation. The Emancipation Proclamation, declared by President Abraham Lincoln in 1863 during the Civil War, only freed slaves held in the Confederate States. Only through the 13th Amendment did the Emancipation Proclamation become national policy. It was passed by the Senate on April 8th, 1864, and by the House on January 31st, 1865. The joint resolution of both bodies that submitted the amendment to the state for approval was signed by President Abraham Lincoln on February 1st, 1865, and ratified on December 6th, 1865, and it was the first of the three Reconstruction Amendments adopted between 1865 and 1870 following the American Civil War. Juneteenth, the celebration of ending slavery in the United States, prompts us to remember the people who experienced and resisted racial slavery in the Americas. On Juneteenth, we celebrate the liberation of enslaved African Americans while recognizing that Juneteenth was not the end of racism nor the effects of chattel slavery.